Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we're still talking about the USS Titan, and I got a much better and clearer picture of the Titan as a ship as I've gotten into the research, and it's trash. Okay, I'll walk that back a little bit. It's not complete and utter garbage, flaming dumpster going down the street trash, but it is not. They didn't do a really good job of explaining this ship, especially since we have the Cerritos, we have the Mantis, and now we have another buff ship. And so many people are complaining about this. Why do we need another buff ship? Now, of course, I went ahead and bought this stuff because I can actually write this off, because I'm using this as a learning instrument for you guys on my channel. So I went ahead and bit the bullet and, purchased the Titan, and then I purchased a research pack. And to show you guys the research that I went after, because I think that'll better frame what I'm referring to. Most of you guys who know me pretty well know I hate PvP. I do not come to this game for PvP. If I want to go and shoot someone in a game, I'm going to play T3 Arena or Call of Duty. It's very balanced, it's very fair, it's all about skill. That's what I like about PvP. I like being able to actually PvP. This game, it's just about who spends. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's whoever spends the most, they're the winners, and there's really no chance. Of course, I already hear the person saying, "Oh, well, what about crew?" Yes, crew can matter, but basically, if somebody spends more than you do, you're dead. So the research I focused on was the Titan's Fist. I maxed this out, so I got increased base damage while fortified. Now keep in mind, fortified and max fortified are two different things, and I'll go ahead and explain them. Then I got Clash of Titan, increased base damage against armadas while fortified. When I saw this research, this was really what I wanted to do. I needed help on solo armadas, specifically Dominion solo armadas. And I don't have the Mantis yet. I'm hopefully going to be getting that from the event store during this arc. And then the Cerritos, I'm slowly grinding away, because I was away for a year, so I don't have either one of those ships. Then there's the Titan Shield, decrease opponent's shield mitigation against non-armada hostiles when fortified, which is fine. That's not going to work on armadas. I started to do this one, and then I realized increased base damage while max fortified. I'm like, well, that doesn't help me at all. Increased critical hit damage while simultaneously supported by the Cerritos and fortified. I don't have a Cerrito, so I didn't go for that one. The Titan Force increases shield hit points against hostiles while fortified. I went ahead and got that one. The Titan's Bulwark decrease opponent's base damage against players when attacked on capture node while fortified. I was like, oh, that's stupid. That's PvP. This one is increases shield hit points against players while fortified. PvP, not doing it unless I have to. Titan Repeater increases number of shots per weapon while affected by venomous puncture and fortified. That would be nice. I want you to pay attention to the language in this one specifically. When you see the research increase number of shots, this is where you're going to see the most effect. I'm going to talk about running a solo with Titan buffing everyone and no buffs at all. And I think you're gonna be a little bit floored, because as you can see, I had 15,000 Viridian isotopes. I'm down to 3,000, so I spent 12,000 on this research specifically right here. I didn't do any other research because I think Titan Patch has locked me out. Right here, you need this token, and you have to get the Titan up to tier 4. You can claim in the Titan A refinery in the support tab upon reaching tier 4 with your Titan ship parts. This one I had done without the Viridium I bought, so this one was what I earned through dailies, and I got the warp power up. Or I should say the warp range. So, very, very first thing, I thought going into this research, I was like, oh, hey, 75% bonus damage against armadas. I'm like, that's dope. That's really awesome. Well, increases base damage while fortified 40%. I was like, okay, I'm liking that. I don't think that one applies. Yep. So referencing armadas, I was on the fence if this was going to apply or not. Increases shield hit points against hostiles when fortified. So fortified is the typical Titan ability. Max fortified is the skin you have to get for the Titan, which is 120 shards, which is only available in the Titan refinery. You get probably one per day. And you can't get that, I believe, until your Titan is tier 3, and that opens up in the refinery. So every research that says max fortified, unless you're, I don't even think you can buy the skin right now. It's completely worthless until you get that skin. Then let me go over here and take a look at some of these other ones. Restored shield health every round while max fortified. That would be one that I can't use. Increases critical hit damage while max fortified. Can't use it. Increase critical hit chance while fortified. This would actually be a nice one to get. It's currently locked behind a tier 4 Titan. Titan's Wane eliminates weapon fire delay for 1 round while affected by venomous puncture and max fortified. Can't do it. Increases number of shots per weapon for 3 rounds while max fortified. That would be great, but I can't do it because I need to have max fortification, so I need to have that skin. And then we're just going to come back here. These are going to be the Cerritos and Titan. Actually, these might just be Cerritos. Yeah. So those are just going to be the Cerritos. So some of the best research is all locked, not just behind the Titan and not just a certain tier Titan, but you have to get the skin for the Titan, and they're locked behind that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what the differences are. So I hit, first time I could actually hit a level 40 Jem'Hadar flagship. This is with the Titan buff. And this match lasted 26 rounds. Actually, give me 1 second here. It doesn't look right. All right, so we're going to take a look at these hits from the jellyfish. It looks like jellyfish is doing 90-ish thousand, and then make sure I'm at the right place. The USS Defiant was doing about 250,000. I never really count crits because it's a critical hit and it's all RNG if that's actually going to happen. So I want to take a look at the next armada. Same armada I did. This time I did it without the Titan. Same crew. And we have 85,000, 87,000. Defiant is about 276, 293. So we're not seeing a whole heck of a lot of a difference here. And I'm like, so I'm confused, Scopely. So you have players spend $100 for the ship. Then you're charging them $100 for the research pack and $100 for ship upgrade pack. There's another research pack in there for $100. What exactly are you giving us? Because from the way I look at things, we're getting trash. And I don't really like to be negative in my videos, as you guys can tell from me trying to be very positive about things. But it irritates me that there is not more going on here. You know, if we take a look at the ships, Enterprise had 754,000 left on its hull. Defiant, you know, had about 269,000. This was with the buff. And if we take a look right here, the Enterprise has more without the Titan. Has more hull HP left. The Defiant did get completely destroyed. So I'm looking at these two and I'm like, why do I need the Titan? Right? Now, would this be different if I had the Cerritos and the Mantis? Well, let's take a look. Let's go back in here and take a look and see how much could change in the battle performance. All right. So this one right here, this would actually be a really nice research. However, it's asking for enhanced Viridium isotopes. Claim in the Titan A refinery in the support tab when the Titan A reaches tier 6 and tier 12. So Scopely is saying is before you can even get that, we want you to spend at least $200 on ship part packs to upgrade the Titan to get that, and you better have a Cerritos. And so, you know, you're going to be using the Cerritos, you're going to be using the Titan, and you're going to be using the Mantis. And then you're going to a solo armada and you need 3 other ships. So you better have 6 stocks. I have 5. Like, do you see what I'm saying here, Scopely? Like, help me make sense out of this, because this isn't making a whole lot of sense. Things aren't clicking together. I feel like this needs to get pulled back, or you need some massive buffs to come out, because no one needs the Titan. Based on the way you have developed the Titan, who needs this? Just use the Cerritos. I was asking a player today, because I don't have a Cerritos, and I said, how many ships can you buff at a single time? And the guy's name was Lord Trekkie from my guild, and he goes, if I'm fast enough, I can buff 5. And I was like, well, why wouldn't I just do that? If I just had the Cerritos and I didn't have the Titan A, and then Titan A came out, why would I need to get the Titan A? What's the point in that? And, you know, I was very hopeful when the ship came out, but after going through all of this research to upload to my channel, I would not recommend the Titan A. If you're going to get it, slowly get it, you know, 1 blueprint a day, and then slowly do the dailies. Do not put a dime into the ship. It is so not worth it. Now, if you like to PvP, that might be a different story. You know, there are PvP researches here that I, of course, you know, haven't worked on our server. It doesn't really matter. Everyone is peaceful with one another. The whole max fortified, it's just so much of a cash grab. Like, holy smokes. Like, Scopely, what are you doing? Like, you can make really good content and still do a cash grab on it. And the players will be happy because it's good content. and you'll make money. That's not what this is. So at the end of the day, I I will definitely make do with what I have. I was floored when I ran that solo armada without the Titan, and how much I didn't really need the Titan in the first place. So let me know what you guys think. I'm just trying to like figure out what the hell Scopely was thinking with this. I have no idea. I'm just at a loss here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a comment down below. Click like if you like this video. Click dislike if you didn't like this video. Share this video please with people who don't know what's going on with the Titan, and they can see the other 2 videos I made about the Titan. And I kind of feel bad that I was so optimistic in those in those videos, but this is just the reality of the ship. So thanks folks, take care, and I will talk with you guys later.